health. Welcome back to my channel where we make everything sugar-free and healthy. I love giving you guys healthy alternatives to some fun favorites. And we are headed into the fall season, which means it's pumpkin time. And so I have a very special treat for you guys today. It is delicious, so delicious. You're gonna wanna make this on repeat. We are going to be making the pumpkin spice dream shake. So easy, packed full of nutrition and your favorite, protein. So let's get started. I actually want to show you guys a very easy alternative you can use in the recipe, which is in the description. It can call for a banana or it can call for a sweet potato. And so I want to show you guys that using the Epicure steamer makes making a sweet potato like no big deal at all. And so you can pre-make this. Obviously you can do this in your Instant Pot as well, but half the time I forget and I don't want to wait on my Instant Pot to like go to pressure. And so I'm gonna make it in my steamer, and I wanted to show you guys what I actually do, and I hope it helps you. So this is definitely not a medium size, so I'm gonna end up using half of this, but the great thing is I can put the other half in the refrigerator. So I'm just gonna poke this with some holes, and then I'm gonna put this into my steamer. And now, because this one's bigger, now every sweet potato is a different size. And so when you have a big one like this, I'm gonna cook this for 8 minutes in my steamer with the lid shut. No, you don't need to add water, you don't need to do anything, just dump it in and throw it in the microwave for 8 minutes. If you get one of those little guys, you really only need to cook it for like 4 minutes. And if it's really small, even less time. So it doesn't take very long. You kind of have to, you can see this thing is big. This is like the size of my arm. So again, I'm gonna throw this in for 8 minutes and then we will pull it out and we can use it right away. Now our sweet potato is done. So I want you to get it out and then just set it aside. What I recommend if you're gonna use it right away and you're not gonna throw it in the fridge or anything, what you need to do is, there's a lot of steam. See all that steam? It's really, really hot. So take your lid off. And then I recommend going ahead and just cutting it in half. So just to cool it off a little bit quicker, just cut it in half and open it up. And then of course, if you do this in advance, you have another half for a second smoothie. Throw that in the fridge and it will make this even quicker. So you could technically do multiples, especially if you know you're gonna wanna make this fresh every single day. If you have the ingredients, it's gonna make it easier. That's why we tend to pick a banana, but there's so many health benefits in the sweet potato, so I really wanna encourage you to try it because you're just adding to your rotation of healthy foods, and it's really good to change things up so you can get the health benefits from different fruits and vegetables, okay? So I have this split and I'm just gonna set that aside while we make the rest of the smoothie. I am going to start with, I'm actually gonna use 2 cups of ice. The recipe calls for 1 cup of ice, and this is kind of one of those you gotta play around with it to get the thickness and the consistency that you personally like. I know that that sweet potato is gonna be a little bit warm, and so I'm gonna use extra ice because I don't want it to make it really thin and runny. And so I'm going to do 2 cups of ice. Then I'm gonna add in 1 cup of almond milk, and I am using this one from Trader Joe's, the vanilla unsweetened. Then I'm going to add in half of a cup of pumpkin. Pumpkin is back in season, you guys. I've seen it at Costco, and it's starting to get on the shelf at other stores too. And then you can just put it in a container, and especially if you get those big ones from Costco or Sam's Club, put it in a container like I have. I just have it in a glass container. And then you can just pull it out and measure the half cup that you need for this recipe, and then you can throw it in, and it's a great recipe to use up your pumpkin. Okay, now I'm going to add in 2 donks of stevia, 1 tablespoon of super sweet. And if you're going, really, Sarah, all of that? Yes, I promise you, it's gonna taste so good. Like you just got a milkshake from McDonald's or wherever those naughty milkshakes are. Maybe don't they have this at like Starbucks or something? It's gonna taste like that good, except for you're gonna be adding value to your body and to your life instead of devaluing it by putting a bunch of garbage and sugar in it. Okay, now we're going to, this is where you get to have a little bit of fun and play around with this recipe, is I'm going to be adding 3 tablespoons of plant protein. You can absolutely, I have used this Sun Warrior vanilla before. A scoop of this has 17 grams of protein. So essentially you can add up to the protein amount that you want for that meal. So if you want 30 grams of protein, you can mix and match your proteins and just add it, and you're gonna have that. Or if you want to, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of my plant protein. We're gonna add a tablespoon of my collagen. And then on the side, I'm having my new favorite meat stick because I really, really like this. And this is actually gonna help bolster up my protein. But then this way I get to have a little bit of meat and I get to have my desserty like protein smoothie, right? So this is the new Primal Buffalo style chicken stick. These have 2 grams of fat, super clean ingredients, highly recommend it. It's delicious. Oh, and 9 grams of protein. Okay, back to the smoothie. We are going to add in 3 tablespoons of the plant protein, 1 tablespoon of collagen. We are going to add in half of a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. I'm also using my Epicure 4-in-1 measuring spoon, which I love, by the way. I'll link it for you guys in case you're interested. I love this thing. I need, like, I have 3 of them and that's not enough. I need more because I love cooking for you guys and I love cooking and I know you guys love cooking too, or at least cooking simply, right? We added our pumpkin pie spice. I'm going to add in 3 pinches of salt. This is just Himalayan salt. Perfect. Now it's time to add in our sweet potato. All right, I'm just scooping this out. Look at this, you guys. It's soft, nice and soft. So I'm doing half of this one because it's so big. You can save the other half in the refrigerator for tomorrow or for another meal, whatever you want. Now we're gonna blend this. It is done. So after you blend it, just pour it into your favorite smoothie cup. I'm just using a quart-sized mason jar. You're just going to top your smoothie with some ground nutmeg. So just sprinkle that on top. And then add a straw, and it's time to enjoy. So creamy, so thick, delicious, full of protein and nutrition from adding all of that protein and the sweet potato and the pumpkin. Yummy. I cannot wait for you guys to try the pumpkin spice dream shake. So cheers to healthy, yummy shakes that are not full of sugar. Happy fall, y'all. All right, I told my daughter that I wouldn't say that, but I did say that. It's for her, actually. She said, Mom, that's so cringy. Don't say that. So I'm gonna say it. Happy fall, y'all. All right, love you guys. And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos and recipes. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
That was so cringy, Mom. Ugh.